What's good, guys? Joe here, member of A8, best member, and I'm here joined by a great cast of many members of the team. So I'd like to introduce them by Zuil or Zuil.
Hey.
Me, Joe, the best one. Shurikenz.
Hey.
Okay. And last but definitely not least, Zane himself.
Hey, what's up, people?
Hey, guys.
And we're back with another podcast here today, the fourth installment of the podcast series. And we're going to discuss many topics that we don't even know we're going to talk about, but we're going to talk about them. And you're going to listen.
So where you been, man? It's been a while.
I've been busy. Uni just finished for me, or my semester just finished for me about 2 weeks ago. So right now I've just been taking it easy. I've been going to the gym. I recently just got tendonitis in my elbows because I've been lifting too heavy, coincidentally. So that's pretty much why I'm here right now. It's because I got the time now to just like relax and chillax and pretty much just be here in the podcast.
Wax no cool.
How much
Like
were you
some people.
How much were you lifting to get tendonitis?
Ideally, my programming is supposed to be that I'm supposed to lift heavy on one exercise and then lift light for the rest of them. But for me, I lifted heavy on 3 different types of pressing. So that was my floor press, my bench press, and my military press. And they're all very strenuous on my elbows. And so I ended up fucking up my elbows. And
You're saying heavy, right? But like, what's the weight? Like?
So I guess I'll give you a bit of a context. So my body weight right now is at 70 kilos. So my floor press, which is pretty much a bench press but on the floor, is at 90 kilos for 3. My bench press is at 100 for 5, and then my overhead press is, on my military press, is at 60 for 5. Ideally, I'm supposed to be going for just one of those numbers on a daily basis, or whenever that program comes up, and then don't worry about the lighter sets or the other exercises. I guess you're supposed to go lighter on those ones, but because my program is sort of like I'm getting everything pretty easy, I can up the weight. I didn't really take into account that my elbows are going to give out like as time goes on, or as the programming goes on, and I just messed myself up. So
jeez.
See that? This is why you're gonna stay short forever, because you're stunting your growth.
in my elbows,
lifting too much.
Stunt my elbow growth
too fast, bruh. Okay, have you ever seen like that show about little people when they have the hand extension for wiping the ass? It's gonna be used.
What?
No way.
I've never heard of that.
They got one of those like
It's
claw
gonna be
things,
easy,
and then,
bruh.
like
Yeah.
to wipe the ass. What the fuck? Where the fuck you find this shit, man?
Bruh, all you gotta do is watch daytime TV.
Daytime TV.
Usually stuff you don't want to see on daytime TV.
This is Bermudian
Trust
TV.
me. Bruh.
Bermudian TV, jeez.
Only watch that at nighttime.
Bermuda's not even got any local channels, bruh. We got like the news that comes on, and then it just changes back to American television.
How many channels you got?
I mean, we have cable, but local channels, like local non-cable, is like what? 3 channels?
Okay.
But even our local channels, I think we have what? The Bermuda Sports Network, your other channel.
And that's it. Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we have this one channel for like tourists, but I'm not watching that.
Yeah,
But
watch it. You gotta.
Nah,
Got
I
an
tried once.
insight.
It was real
Give us the
stupid.
insight.
Insight.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Made me feel
This
dumb.
is like the Entertainment Tonight of Bermuda. That channel.
Drama alert of Bermuda.
Yeah, that's the drama alert.
Trauma alert.
I should rent a space, right, and just show all my edits on it.
Yeah, just have a
Just a stream, yeah.
That's so funny.
Exactly.
It's like you wonder like how many like people would actually tune in to something like that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that'd be
Just
What
interesting.
would
watch
your
my edits
ratings
every
be?
day, all day. 12.
12 people, that's it. Damn.
Yes. That's the ideal number. No pressure
What
then.
if A had a channel? And then we could use Bermuda as like a testing ground for our channel.
Hashtag donate to us so we can afford to buy a channel.
Kickstarter, Kickstarter.
GoFundMe.
We're gonna make
GoFundMe.
so much money, guys, and we're gonna make a channel.
We promise to deliver.
We do the podcast.
And if we don't deliver, then sorry.
Podcasts are gonna be live on the air through your cable, and yeah, so you should definitely
'Cause it's-
check it out.
It's
No, it doesn't
1990
exist.
and cable is here, you guys.
Mm-mm.
We're doing it. It's affordable for every consumer out there.
Just give us $20 a month.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch.
What we should do is try to get
I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. Last week on the podcast, we had a question from somebody named E8B, and I was gonna respond to it like in the comments, but I decided to just put it in the podcast because it seemed kind of interesting, or some that people would be.
Tried to ask it.
Yeah, I mean, like if people have questions that they want to ask us, by all means,
Right.
ask them. Anyways, he says, "Hey guys, loving the podcast. I have a quick question. I want to move away from editing COD because I don't enjoy it anymore, but I'm too young to get a job doing motion graphics and graphic design. I really enjoy doing this stuff, but there's no community for it, so I have no real motivation for it. What type of stuff should I make when there isn't a client, and where can I find motivation?"
Wait, what was the
That's
last
a
part of the
good
question? Where
question.
can you do what? Where can you find motivation?
Yeah, he said, what type of stuff should I make when there isn't a client, and where can I find motivation?
Ah, okay.
I mean,
If you document your surroundings, and like if you're in some sort of interesting situation, document it, record it, and then if the time comes where you want to make something with it, you can, maybe find some inspiration from that situation and make something out of it. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything. Just make something with it.
I think it also revolves around that sort of aspect. You really got to think about why you edited con in the first place. Is it something that you wanted to start because everyone else was doing it, or was it something that you were interested in? Because if it's normally something you were interested in, you gotta have a look at the other interests that you pretty much have. So if you're into drawing, or if you're into sort of any sort of, I guess, graphics in general, like take that as like examples or I guess inspiration if you want to start something different. So part of the question was it again? It was you want to stop editing COD, or you want to move away from COD. If that revolves around like another video game and you just don't know what kind of video games to edit, I mean, there's a lot of people editing CS:GO now, and what else is there? I guess, I mean, Source Filmmaker is a pretty good thing nowadays, and like there's I feel that like mainly editing like video games now has become very I guess very repetitive, and that's probably why there's a bit of a lackluster when it comes to very interesting edits and stuff. But I feel personally that Source Filmmaker is a very good movie making tool. If you want to get into that, there's like a huge fan base that goes behind it and stuff. You got like there's those I don't know what you would call them, but it was when you get like YouTube audio clips, and then people would edit that in like Source Filmmaker, or they make it their own sort of like animations. Like if you watch like Game Grumps or
Machinima.
like just sort of those other things, I think those things are really interesting. So, and there's a huge fan base around that, so you'll get a lot of support regardless if you end up doing that kind of stuff. But for video games in general, it's pretty hard if you're going to go that route. So hopefully it's outside of that, I guess.
And plus, like, I mean, he was also saying that he was interested in like motion graphics and graphic design, but like he doesn't know the type of stuff that he would make with that.
Right.
He doesn't have a client.
Okay.
I mean, the only advice I can give for that is like just do like random idents for random companies. Like I tell this to just about every single person I know that wants to do like motion graphics. Like the easiest way to do it is just make an ident. Like, and what an ident is just like a fake advertisement or an identification for a company or a brand. So like you can literally just form together a logo or make some type of animation that has to do with fruit that's like associated with Apple. I don't know, something.
Yeah,
like,
I get that.
But you guys get what I'm saying. Like, just
yeah. The thing is, like, when you don't have a client, it's pretty much the sky's the limit. Like, testing ground is like that is what you pretty much have. So like, if you're just looking for a way to exercise, your skill or whatever, then you should probably, Google something like about motion graphics that you think is hard, and then learn it.
Yeah.
Just learn it right there on the spot, because you don't have anybody to impress. You're not got anybody to show. It's just you, messing around.
Yeah, there's no pressure.
Definitely.
Exactly. And say with YouTube, right? It's like people, like the editing community, we kind of made YouTube into kind of a showcase your fully finished product, make it perfect kind of thing. But YouTube's always been just, show your video.
Yeah.
So if you want to show your little tests and stuff, then just put it up on YouTube. Maybe you get some feedback that'll help you get more motivation to do more tests, and then eventually you can form together a full idea and like put it out type thing.
Yeah.
So, that's the good thing about not having anybody to do stuff with.
And I think also
So
that
don't look
what
at it
goes
as a
into it
contract.
is that it's sort of that sort of perspective that if you were given a piece of paper and someone sort of tells you draw something, and you don't really know what to draw because there's like so many things that you can draw. If you sort of limit yourself to the way that you think, so maybe because you have no idea what to do in terms of motion graphics or graphics design, it's because you're thinking a bit too broadly in terms of what you want to do, or maybe because you just don't know what to do. So what I try to do to myself is that I've only worked with clients maybe 3 to 4 times, and usually half the times the clients always ask me like, I want something, maybe if they want like a design that I want a design that has this sort of implemented it and this being implemented, and because of those like sort of rules, I would say it gives me this sort of not really a restriction, but it gives me some sort of direction, I guess. So what I'm trying to say is that you want to have some sort of direction, because I understand that like having nothing in front of you is really sort of like you have no direction to go off. So try to think of something in terms of, let's say, a lot of the times finding an art style is going to help. So if you are familiar with, I think, Pixel Cube, I think that's his name on YouTube, is someone who developed his own art style that has sort of become a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Iconic, I guess. In terms of his sort of presentation and his art style, it's very definitive, I guess. And just to look for some sort of direction, again, it's very easy for you to get sidetracked and whatnot, like I'm doing right now. But what you want to do, or what you want to try to aim for, is to try to regulate yourself and try to really the more limitations that you have, the better direction that you will ultimately give yourself. I don't know if that will make sense to you right now, but you'll understand eventually when you get, if you are able to
Pretty
get
much
clients,
build a structure for yourself.
you build structure. So that's basically what I'm trying to get at by the end of it, I guess, is that direction is usually going to help you, or is constructed through, I guess, limitations, but it's also going to allow you to basically go into or follow a path, I guess.
Right. Well, so you're not going to get clients like immediately the moment you start doing this type of stuff either. So like, don't worry about that just yet. I just try to, I don't know, like improve your craft and like how good you are now.
Because you want to be good once you're actually doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't want to learn why you're doing it.
You can, but
it just doesn't come out the way you want it to when you find out what
because you're gonna end up wasting time figuring out how to do something, and then when like you actually figure it out and like the deadline's approaching, you're running out of time. So like, or I hope that answers your question, and I hope that helps in some way.
Yeah.
Sound like goddamn Fuchsia's giving like this like goddamn. It's like an answer that doesn't really answer your question.
But it helps,
you know?
I apologize if it doesn't
They
help.
shouldn't give him the future answer, you know. The future will tell you what you need.
I need an answer now, though.
Bro, I mean, it's good that we can give these types of like responses, because like when I was learning how to do this stuff, like no one told me this. Like I learned it all myself.
Right, you're right.
I mean, I just know like when I first started editing, like I looked at some random music video on GameTrailers.com. and here I am today, and this is like almost 10 years ago.
Dang. You old ass man. 10 years.
I know, like I've been editing.
I remember that Final Fantasy video that you had up on your old channel. Editing like a goddamn music video and whatnot. But again, I think that's a big influencer, is to just watch other people and not necessarily copy them, but to really draw inspiration from them. Yeah.
And I feel like that's such a generic word to throw around, and I always feel weird saying the word inspiration, but it's like it's a thing that you need to actually take advantage of when it comes to your mind and being creative and stuff like that.
Definitely.
As another thing, when you come out the code community, it's like a stigma around being inspired by somebody else. You have to be original, or you're not good kind of thing. Where it's like, who in any community anywhere is not inspired by somebody else?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, it's unrealistic. Like, especially if you didn't invent what you're doing.
That's
right.
So, be inspired. Don't be uninspired.
Yes.
And then, you can craft your own style after you're inspired.
Gives you the skills.
So you'll take everything you learn, and eventually it'll be your own sort of niche that you can use.
Exactly.
Definitely.
And that's like, I think about people that create fonts, because I remember watching this documentary, or it was some sort of video on font makers, and what this one guy would do, he would look at different fonts and he would study them, and then he would start drawing his own font without looking at any references, and he would be influenced by the fonts he looked at, and he would come up with some totally different font where he used aspects from the other ones, combined them into one brand new thing. And I feel like that's so relatable when it comes to any other sort of art form.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, the whole world's like that.
Yeah.
What is water without oxygen?
Right.
Everything needs something to get started.
Bloody hydrogen.
If someone's come up with a good idea already, then there's no reason to recreate that good idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, are you working on anything new, Dom?
Not really. Last time I might upload this to A8, considering that Cal helped me out with sound effects and whatnot. But my university project that I've been working on, called Boop and Thump, was like a...
How did that go?
I actually don't have the mock yet, but it was really well received in class, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm very happy about that. But I might redo the sound effects and stuff, because my sound effects that I did was very last second, just compositing it all. So I'm gonna redo it and whatnot.
Bruh, I almost lost all of my sound effects last week.
Oh yeah.
How'd that happen?
Oh man.
Hey, tell me about that, dude.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So, don't buy WD. This is the first thing I'm gonna say, because my hard drive failed pretty much completely. It's I was on my computer, I clicked my video folder, and it was just all the files in this folder are corrupt. So I was okay. So I clicked a different folder in the same hard drive, and it's all the files in this folder are corrupt. So I restarted and did a disk check, and I logged back in, and my hard drive was reading 0 bytes, and it just erased everything. It just went raw, and everything was gone.
Whoa.
So and then the thing is that I have a backup of my hard drive, but the drive that's got the backup is coincidentally also dead.
Oh.
So I have
what?
I have my 1 terabyte drive that I keep in my computer that died, and then the one outside of my computer as my backup that is also dead. So it's like, so I had to recover some of my stuff, the important stuff, my video folder, my downloads folder, my pictures, onto my 2 TB drive. And I lost some stuff, like some stuff here and there, like random miscellaneous stuff. But I got like 95% of stuff back.
Oh, that's good. Son of you were freaking out like crazy.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, because it was like, okay, at first I wasn't understanding the scope of what I lost, because I thought I had my backup.
Right.
Then I realized I didn't have my backup, so it was like, man, I kind of lost a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that happened to me, but with
I did
like
it
my
like
3D models and stuff. I had it on my hard drive. I backed it up onto my hard drive, and I wanted to use I was initially going to make maximum V4. I think I'm on 4. Yeah, 4.
Yeah, V4.
Yeah. And the model in V3 was like a fully rigged Terminator model, and I was like, oh, I can make a full 3D film thing of maximum V4. But then my hard drive died, and then I thought, oh wait, my uncle is like an IT specialist. I can give it to him. But then he was sort of like, yeah, just buy these parts and then you didn't fix it. And I was like, oh, thank you. So he didn't really help me, and now it's still
Just
broken.
that easy.
But there's no really happy ending to that, so I also 3D shit.
Was it like mechanical failure?
No, actually, it was like the USB port on the inside of the hard drive. It like snapped off or something, or broke because it was like bouncing around in my bag or something.
Jeez.
Bruh.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna
listen to
open
me,
it
right?
up. I'm gonna fix this.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, I might accident. I
Like-
don't have the equipment for this. So I asked my
Did you not open it up?
no. Oh, my uncle did, but then he
Bruh.
put it back. I was like, why you do that? Now I got like he took it out. He took out like the broken part, but now like the USB
Right.
port, like the actual port is like non-existent anymore. He's like, yeah, get these parts and then
Bruh.
fix it now. You can fix it
Okay,
now.
crack it open, right? Because like old drives are like SATA drives. Like
Yeah.
my USB drive, my USB 3 drive is literally like a SATA drive connected with like an external USB thing. So like, crack it open and take the drive out and just plug it into your computer directly. It'll work.
You reckon?
Yeah.
But the port thing is like broken. It's like,
Like it
oh
will.
wait, where is it?
Take it off. Like it's a piece that comes
Alright,
off.
I'll give that a go later then.
Like crack it open and it's an actual like hard drive inside of it. That's independent of the USB.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah.
Damn, I thought everyone knew
Yeah.
that already.
Don't. Hey, I'm about to leave this call right now. Okay, I can't believe you owe this to me right now. Joe, don't do this, Joe.
Joe spitting that
Yeah.
fire. Luckily, I mean, I've never really lost
Me
a lot
neither.
of like video related
That's 'cause
footage.
You didn't buy WD.
I have
'cause you're
WD.
smart.
I'm small.
Get rid of it.
Yo, but then people are like, "No, Seagate's bad."
See,
And people
It's
lie.
such a
Don't buy a 3
stigma,
TB
like,
from Seagate.
the
That's
only
it.
bad one is the 3 TB one, literally.
And that was in like 2009. The days are different.
True.
I have a Seagate drive that I use as my backup drive, and this drive has not died. However, both my WD drives, incidentally my backup WD drive and my actual WD drive, both failed at me at the same time.
I have
Coincidence.
two 1 terabyte blues.
Yeah, blue is what I hear when it fails.
Mm.
Damn.
And it makes very loud mechanical noises. So it's more than software broken, like it's broken.
Yeah.
I buy Hitachi drives. I don't buy WD.
Wow.
Anymore.
So out of the box, Hitachi. Wow.
Tamagotchi drive.
Tomagachi.
You gotta
You
feed
gotta
it.
feed it.
Yeah.
Gotta take it with you wherever you go.
Do you remember those old like
Bruh, imagine
Digimon
putting a
like sort of
hot dog
Tamagotchi thing, and then it poop, and then if it got really hungry, it'll eat the poop.
It would poop.
Yeah.
What?
Did it actually?
Yeah, and then it would die after,
What was it
after it ate
called?
the poop.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Talking about Neopets?
No, it was like those little.
Neo
It's like
fucking
like a
pet.
Tamagotchi shaker thing. Look like that. I don't know. It's like, but it was like Digimon. Yeah. It was like that, but like you had to feed it, and you had to clean the poop because it would poop.
Oh, it's a Tomagachi. Like,
Yeah. And then, but if you didn't feed it and it had poop around
wait, Dom.
it would eat the poop.
Okay. Hold on. Was it Rond?
It's just like it looked like the actual
not really
that
Ron,
Digimon thing,
but
you know?
Okay, it looked like a
Digivice.
Yeah, okay,
The Digivice,
yeah,
it was
looks
like a
fucking
Digivice.
Digivice. Yes, bruh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, don't act like I'm dumb, goddamn people, shit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I've never had one of those.
You never seen one?
I mean, I've heard of like a Tamagotchi, but I haven't seen the Digimon version of it.
Yeah, it was
So I
like
think
earlier than that. It was earlier than Tamagotchi, I think. Oh, from what I remember. And you had to, it's like a pedometer as well,
Like,
so you had to like walk around and
just a
stuff.
Counted your steps.
Yeah, you had to walk around for it to digivolve and all that. I think. Oh wait, is that?
The Pokemon was better.
Yeah.
The Pokemon one
The
was
Pokemon
better.
was better.
The one that did it come with Heart Gold or Soul Silver? Which one did it come with?
Wait.
I can't remember.
The Pokemon Walker.
Oh yeah, Pokemon. That was came with both of them.
Yeah, cause like it's the most accurate like pedometer.
Yeah.
Like how like a Pokemon toy. Is it?
Pokemon was lit though.
Hey, I love it. I lost mine, but dang, kind of.
I don't know a single person on this earth that doesn't like Pokemon.
Pokemon is satanic.
How do you even come to that conclusion?
Yeah, man.
Because they're called monsters.
Yeah, they're monsters, and
in your pockets.
That's why.
Yeah, full squad scene.
Yeah,
Have you seen
exactly.
that like pastor in like the US? I think it's like maybe in the Midwest, and he was talking about like Pokemon and how it's like evil and all that. It's
Yeah.
That's what we was getting at.
The
Oh, really?
That was the joke.
we were getting to that. My
Yeah.
bad.
That was the joke that we was
Oh.
getting at.
I should leave. I don't
So,
belong here anymore.
what?
You guys changed, and I changed.
I'm not the squeaker you once knew.
You're never a squeaker. What the fuck?
Yeah.
First time I heard you, you were like, God damn, this guy sound like 25 or something. Like, no, I'm 16. I was like,
Grown man.
no, you're not.
Did I? No, I didn't. I don't sound
No.
grand right now. I sound young.
I mean,
sound very-
When you were like, I don't know, you're probably like 9, and when you're like, you're 9, you sound like a 20-year-old already.
When I was 9, I knew a guy with a full facial beard. I'm not playing.
He was 9?
He was dying,
He
man.
came out the womb with a beard.
This guy's
Puberty.
testosterone levels were like 210%.
Yeah, that's gross. When he was coming out, they thought it was just her bush, but they were wrong.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's like a fur ball or something.
Yeah, indeed.
Furry.
Furry
Furry child.
Furry child. It's like dreams do come true.
It comes full circle.
I don't think I'd be able to cope with that.
No. No one would.
Like I'd probably sell it to science. Like,
Yeah.
something like
Hey,
that.
A
there we
furry
go.
child.
Like if that came out of a woman, like legitimately, I'd sell it to science. Are you kidding me?
Just
Like
take
what?
it. Take it from her.
Hesitate.
Just sell it.
Like we made like an animal. Like what? Do any of you guys want my 290X killer? Cause I give it to you.
Why would we want that loud thing?
But souvenir. You can like think of me and my dreadlocks every time you have it.
Do you still have
I wanna
dreadlocks?
Cut a dreadlock off.
Yeah, put
and
some
then
dreadlocks
sign
in
the
it,
cooler. Yeah, there we go.
That's all we need,
Like-
man.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on
I might
it.
ship a dread. I'm gonna ship a dread with your copy of the A8 tape.
Yo.
It's like-
Hey, yo, you're leaking out some information.
oh yes.
Sain's gonna cut it. Don't worry.
All right,
Super
he's
secret.
gonna cut that out like he cut your dreads.
Haha! Wow, you're funny.
Whoa, dab. Piper.
Damn. Whoa. Yeah. Hyper.
So I don't know how it came up, right? But me and my friends, we were out in dinner, and we were talking about I forget, but like we were watching like boxing or something at the pub. There was like boxing happening, and then we came up to the we started talking about Ronda Rousey, and then now, so my question is, I guess, what is the minimum amount of money that you would want in order to be punched by Ronda Rousey in the stomach? Like, you can't milk the money, so you can't say like, you know, I want $1 billion, because you already know that you will only do it for like $5 or something. Like, you can't milk it, you know. Like, you gotta go as low as you can possibly can.
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
20,000.
20,000?
20.
$20.
That's
It's
reasonable.
Ronda
That's
Rousey, bro.
reasonable.
She's
Yo, $100
strong, man.
Yo!
Unless she like, but the thing is, right? She doesn't have to put her life into punching me. You know, she give me a tap.
Yeah, that's the thing. That was the thing.
You say
That was
punch,
one of the
but you don't specify. That's what I'm
the
saying.
circumstances. It's like she can either tap you or she can like lean back and punch you. You don't know.
Like if she's leaning
know,
back and punching
yeah,
me, I
you
want
know,
at least
like-
100 grand because liability.
You know,
That's what I'm
like she
saying,
could have been dumped like
But for,
5
like, a
minutes
nice-
ago, and then you ask her to punch you in the stomach. Like, you know, it's a circumstance sort of thing.
For a nice medium-sized punch, you know, 20
Like she
grand.
could have watched like
is
this
all
like
I need.
tragic Bermudian like documentary and all that kind of stuff, and then like and he's like, all right, I want you to punch me in the stomach, and then she like be all teary-eyed and stuff already and all that. It's like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Easy, like what, $200,000
See-
something, or $20,000.
What I do, right, is I seduce her before she punches.
Caress her on the cheek.
Exactly.
Tell her she's beautiful. Even though she's not. But Ronda Rousey's hurt, man. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, but have you seen her legs? Absolutely strong. Just strong, man. They exude
She could
power.
freaking-
She's like Xena, the warrior
She
princess,
could probably.
but less pretty in the face. We be in Ronda Rousey is the answer.
You want to be Ronda Rousey?
No, we definitely be inside Ronda Rousey.
Oh. Damn, dude. Cause I reckon for me, I think I would do it for like 100,000.
Like I said, if she's
Not
giving me a
milking,
big
not
punch, 100 grand.
Yeah.
But if it's just a normal punch,
This one's
$20.
because, like, if she's like full wind up, full speed, just bah, like there's no way.
Yeah, we need that
Yeah, you're not gonna be
$150.
okay after that, man.
No, but don't worry about medical. You ain't gonna
I'm not
die and
MMA
all that kind of
trained.
stuff. It's just like,
I don't care. I'm not MMA trained and I'm weak as heck. If she punches me, I'm feeling that for at least 2 days.
it's not gonna be televised, or maybe it will. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I don't know if it matters to you.
If it's televised, then boom, extra like $100,000.
Yeah, she have to pay me more if it's televised.
All right.
Let's keep it this bare minimum, bare basic kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'd record on my Snapchat though. That'd be okay.
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely have it.
Send it
On
to my
social
friends.
media.
Hey, just got my
See,
ribs broken.
Actually, that's a smart
my
thing to
ribs
do, right? Record it and put it on YouTube and let it go viral.
There we go. More money.
Exactly. The money just trickles in.
Ronda Rousey punches unguarded
It's an
Bermudan
investment.
boy.
You're investing your body into a video sensation.
Exactly. It's like Vines, but with real actual money.
There we go.
Put it on World Star.
Scream while I getting punched in the stomach.
And then we gotta make sure we record it sideways.
You gotta
Oh my
shake
God,
the
yeah.
camera as much as you can.
Yeah.
Make sure to put the camera at the ground.
Oh,
so
and
that-
right when the punch happens, you gotta move the camera like out of view, and like you can't see it.
Put it to the ground.
Put it on the
Can't
ground.
Oh my god.
He's like, all you can do is hear it.
And then pick it up 10 seconds after everything's finished.
Y'all just see that? Y'all just see that?
That was a once in a lifetime video, and I got proof of it.
Man,
We
this
got
is gonna
this.
go viral.
It's like radio, but worse.
It's like radio.
Man, when you watch videos like that, and people are like, "This is gonna go viral on YouTube," and it's like,
Yeah. when
stop
they're just
saying
like,
that.
They're like, oh shit, look at it. It blew up. Oh man, this is gonna be everywhere. World star. World star.
It's always that one
And
black
then-
dude.
And you find those small videos on YouTube where like they acted like it's supposed to go viral, but the video is like a few hundred views maybe at most.
Yeah.
And it's like,
kind of feel sorry for him. Oh man. Our expectations for low quality content.
Yep.
I have a question for young man Joe over here.
Oh, hello. How's it going?
So what's next, man?
What's next?
So you graduated today.
Hey, okay. Announcement: I graduated today. I'm out of high school. Let's go out of high school. No more high school. So next up on the
life's about to become
on the schedule is college. College is gonna be pretty cool. Gonna do some of that graphic design.
I thought you were gonna say drugs.
And then work in McDonald's for the rest of my life. Yeah, gonna do drugs too. Drugs are cool. So graphic design. Hopefully, I can do something with graphic design. And if A8 becomes a pop sensation, like we hope it does, then maybe there we go. Like employed from A8. There we go. Boom. But you know, can't put my whole life on that.
No.
But
it's like I don't even know where this thing's gonna go.
Yeah,
we're gonna do it, you guys. The key is to put your whole life on it.
There we go.
So then,
invest.
When it fails, no regrets.
No regrets.
Regrets. Yes. So like graphic design, like that's fully what you want to do now.
Graphic design, yeah. I feel like it's the most. It feels bad saying it, but like the most practical thing I could do with my art right now. And I mean, I feel pretty confident with in terms of like my design theory and my knowledge.
Right.
Cool.
So, yeah, I mean,
Heck, we might as well just throw you on the freaking graphic design roster. Show you
yeah,
already had a graphic design.
there we go. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Makes sense.
Because I mean, you did make our new logo, and it looks.
I did.
Smooth.
I made that new logo.
Spank it.
Yeah. Did a great job on that.
What do you guys reckon?
Or I could be like a professional like furry artist, but that's not gonna happen.
What'd you say, dog?
Work for Disney.
Work for Disney.
What do you guys reckon? Like, if you weren't doing anything in terms of graphics or media, I guess, like, what do you think you guys would be doing, or would you want to be doing? Towards
Hardware.
Oh yeah, for sure for you, yeah.
Yeah, computer stuff.
Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't even think twice.
Oh yeah, that makes sense for you. Yeah. What about you, Jeremy?
I mean, does music, like, is that?
Oh yeah, I
sing
guess
well,
music will
or-
count, yeah. For now, because it's more
So
of a
I can't do
creative.
music.
Nah, don't say music.
Yeah. Probably. Huh.
Desk office blue collar job.
Do what?
You'd just be a desk office random blue collar.
No. Actually, I have no idea, man.
Oh, it's a white collar. Let's see.
Because, like, I mean, everything that I'm good at and everything that I have done, like, all throughout my life has been, like, drawing, making music, video, motion graphics.
Yeah, there's like some sort of creative input
Like-
to it.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Huh.
I could be a pretty good, like, secretary or assistant type thing. I feel like I'm pretty good at organizing stuff, but
Yeah.
You'd be the guy that would greet me at the front counter, say, "Hey guys, how's it going?"
It's just
Zane
he's like,
here.
hey guys.
Oh my god, yeah. You'd be the guy at EB Games.
No, but no, though you would, and I look forward to going to that store, just because you're the guy at the counter.
Yeah.
Cause it'd be like, you'd be like, yo, Cal, what's good? And I'm like, hey, Zan, just heard buying a new game. You'd be like, man, don't buy Halo, the game sucks. I can see this happening in real life. Like, I feel it.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like I have no idea what I'd be doing.
I
if
feel
didn't
that
have
you'd
any
be
of
a
this
pretty
stuff.
good project manager, though. If it weren't
Yeah.
in the creative side, I'd reckon yeah, what you said about organization and leadership roles, I reckon they're pretty good for you as well. So maybe like project manager would be, I reckon for you would be decent, a decent transition.
Yeah.
What about you, Joe?
What about me? Well, I like computers are interesting to me, but art has pretty much taken over my time that I would have otherwise spent on computers. And I've, learned quite a bit about computers. I'm not like a super professional, but like if I didn't do art, I'd probably be investing a lot more time into that.
I feel that,
Right.
yeah.
So
I think you'd be a drug distributor.
I mean, I'd probably be
Whatever.
too sketched to do that. I'd be afraid of everything.
Paranoid at your
Like
mind.
I'd just be paranoid as hell. I'd be like, man, man, is that the police out that window there? No, it's
Better not
not,
walk
but
that
it
way.
could be.
They
Yeah,
call you the pharmacist, Joe.
I'd be afraid of getting shot.
Be a legend.
What about you, Dom?
I'd probably go into physical health, or I become like a. I initially wanted to be a fireman.
Oh, yeah.
Before.
Fireman?
Yeah, I wanted to be a
Really?
fireman for a bit. Because here in Australia, it's probably the same in the US. Like policemen don't have the best reps. So if you're a policeman, it's kind of like not very good.
Yeah.
So but fireys here, they're pretty like. Everyone looks up to them. Like there's like no beef with like
Everybody respects
no
the
one
fire.
like disrespects a fireman, and I feel that that's a good transition for me because either that or personal training because I already know a lot about like the human body now, more than I do back then. So yeah, I think that's a good transition. That's still my backup, by the way, as well. So I'm gonna graduate next year from my uni. If I don't find work within like 6 months, I'm just gonna go into personal training.
Yeah, I mean that'd be a good fit for you anyway, since you already like
Yeah.
work out hardcore.
Yeah, that's definitely like you written all over everything.
Yeah.
So that's a question I never really thought about.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like all the stuff we're already doing now is kind of set in motion. So
Yeah.
When I was like really young, I wanted to become what is it when you like deal with cars? Mechanic. There we go. Boom. I wanted to be like a car mechanic guy because
every
like
Bermudian wanted to be a car mechanic or a footballer.
at one point I wanted to run a convenience store. I thought that was so cool. When I was like really young, I was like, man, people that run like tiny like stores, like tiny corner stores is so cool. I want to do
That is
that.
cool.
Like mom and pop,
But-
mom and pop shops.
Yeah,
I'm down for
exactly.
that. Oh, you know what? My dad had
Yeah,
like this
I
like
did.
I'm pretty sure he still has like this dream or this goal set, right? He wants to open up like a cafe, a family cafe, but he wants to open it towards like the beaches of Sydney, and he wants to like he wants it to be like half naked waiters and waitresses.
Hey.
Because I remember telling him at one point that when I was in high school, one of my mates was like, he was, I guess he was a stripper. So, and I told him about it. He's like, what? No way. And let me remind you that my dad is just like, he's just as buff as me. So he's not like an old looking guy. So he says
Right.
like, you know what? Show me a picture of this guy, right? So I show him a picture of like my friend and whatnot. And he's sort of examining like, cause like my friend needed to do like a photo shoot and whatnot. You know, because you might get hired for like bachelorette parties or whatever. So, and he was saying like,
Right.
he's not that big. I'm bigger. And then now he has like this like whole aspiration of wanting to own like a half naked cafe and him being like a waiter so he can just like walk around shirtless. I have an excuse to walk around shirtless. He's like, Dom, we're gonna get big together and we're gonna run that cafe. It's like, what about mom and like my sister and my brother and stuff? It's like, yeah, your brother can also be a waiter, but your sister and your mom have to work at the back. I was like, okay.
Keep
Okay.
them under protection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are Are there a lot of types of like mom and pop shops out there in Australia?
Oh, definitely, dude. I guess most of them are restaurants. There's not a lot of like convenience stores or I guess anything outside of that.
Yeah.
I think Australia now is supporting very, very local produce and whatnot, because we had like a whole issue in the news recently about like our farmers are actually getting like scammed by like big supermarket companies and whatnot. So if you pay, I think, like $2 a gallon, they only get 25 cents out of that $2. Yeah.
What?
25 cents? What?
But they milk
Yeah,
the
exactly.
cow.
They do
literally
everything,
milk the
dude. They're
hell
like,
down.
yeah, it's like, so once that hit the news, everyone started buying like local branded products and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
straight
yeah, it
up
was just
local.
like, damn, dude, I didn't know they had it that rough. When you think of the numbers and whatnot, I was like, god damn, fucking 25 cents,
Yeah.
god damn, dude.
I thought farming was like a profitable business. Like I do farming only because it brings so much bloody money.
Yeah,
I should.
god damn, man, it's a lot of hard work.
I should go farm and then build up some muscle, but my delicate, computer fingers will get destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
I have priorities.
AKA, I want to play Battlefield. I know your game. Can't fool me.
You don't know. You don't know me. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that seems to be about it for this week's podcast. And hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed listening to this discussion of random topics. And of course, we're leaving with the same people we came in with. And of course, me, my man Joe, you can find me. And of course, Zuil.
You want to find me at /Zuil and then /2pillars with a Z, no scrub.
What about Dom? Where can we locate you?
I am on Twitter. That would be Twitter /ShurikenArts and YouTube /ShurikenArts as well.
What about Zane?
Same thing. /Z4NE134. I don't have a Twitter because Twitter sucks, in my opinion. But
All right, well that seems to be about it. And yeah, see you next week. We will visually see you next week. All right. That seems to be about it.
All right.
Thanks for watching once again.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.